What is the sewage treatment plant? The sewage treatment plant is an installation to recycle soil and wastewater of household and commercial establishments. It includes physical, biological and chemical process to remove these contaminants. Why sewage treatment is essential? With both the population of India and its industrial landscape increasing at a phenomenal speed, wastewater volume is at an alarming rise. In addition to this, the freshwater sources like well, rivers, lakes and groundwater are shrinking. With this situation, it is essential to recycle and reuse wastewater to relieve stress on freshwater resources and distribution. The wastewater treatment by sewage treatment plant involves following basic stages. Stage 1. Primary treatment. Solids like plastic waste, rags, bricks etc. are screened and settled out of the wastewater. The wastewater is filtered of such materials and flow to a sedimentation tank. Stage 2. Secondary treatment. In the aerobic process, bacteria and other small organisms consume the waste and help clean the water. Stage 3. Tertiary treatment. This is needed to remove additional pollutants like nitrogen and phosphorus. Stage 4. Disinfectant. This is usually done by alum dosing or hypodosing to kill most of the harmful bacteria. Following are benefits of wastewater management. Preserves natural environment. Reduces health risk. Water can be reused for irrigation, gardening, flushing and chillers in the industrial and commercial sector. This reduces freshwater demand. What are challenges for STP plant? Moderate to high electricity consumption. Requires regular and professional maintenance. Requires qualified operator. Which are various sewage treatment processes? MBBR type STP is most commonly used in residential applications as it requires moderate space and investments. STP capacity can be calculated as explained. Which are components of MBBR STP? Bar screen chamber. The entry of sticks, plastics, rags, bricks etc. is restricted into the STP tanks with the help of placing screen made out of vertical bars, placed across the sewage flow. Equalization tank. The sewage from the bar screen chamber comes to the equalization tank. The tank acts as a buffer and collects the incoming raw sewage that comes at widely fluctuation rates. The light aeration process is carried with coarse bubble diffuser with air supplied from an air blower. The BOD is reduced by 15 to 20%. The sewage water is transferred to the aeration tank with raw sewage pumps. Aeration tank. In aeration tank, a plastic media of polyethylene is provided as a surface for microorganism to grow. The bacteria survive by consuming biodegradable material as food and oxygen provided by fine bubble diffuser connected to air blowers. Settler tank. The tank settles the biomass coming from aeration tanks at the bottom with accelerated sedimentation process done with the help of a media structure. Filter feed tank or collection tank and disinfectants. The water from the settler tank is then collected in filter feed tanks. With the help of filter feed pumps, the water is transferred to dosing tank, alum dosing or hyperdosing, which further reduces the BOD level. After the dosing process, the water passes through a multi-grade pressure sand filter which removes further suspended particles and activated carbon filter which reduces color and odor. The water can be further purified by ultrafiltration, microfiltration or UV disinfectant. The excess sludge from settler tanks is collected in a sludge digester tank for further disposal or sludge thickening by use of filter press machine. The excess sludge can be used as soil nutrient or be incinerated. For efficient aeration process, oxygen is essential, so it is important to provide sufficient ventilation by natural or mechanical means. It is also important for the operator working equipment room. The Ministry of Environment and Forest has made a mandatory requirement for building projects 2 lakh square foot and above to provide sewage treatment plant and adhere to the conditions of state-level Environment Impact Assessment Authority to get environment clearance for the project.